Clippers.
The Clippers not only have the best defensive versatility in the league, yes, the Lakers have a height advantage, but the three-point shooting of the Clippers with Lou Will and Trez on the floor, the Clippers are the best team in basketball.
The Clippers are loaded, and this is going to be like an advanced, organized version of rec ball.
Start with the fact defensively. Who's gonna score against the Los Angeles Clippers?
I would give the slight nod as a defender to Kawhi over Jordan.
I'm going to say the Clippers. That team defensively is going to be great.
I know it's hard to embrace. Kawhi's the best player in the game, and he's the most impactful.
That team is mentally and physically tougher on the defensive side of the ball.
Clippers are hungrier. They've got more dog. They got more nastiness. Patrick Beverly.
That's why the Clippers are my choice to make it to the NBA Finals out of the West.
I think the Clippers are a better team.
This will be the Clippers in pretty short work, 5 games.
In short work?
Yeah.
I have a hard time picking against the Clippers.
Would have pulled this off, the new sheriff. He doesn't say much. Has his hair cornrowed. He has a ginormous hammer.
I was totally shocked. You got the reigning finals MVP and maybe the next best two-way wing in the league. A top 5 player and now also a top 15 player.
I'm here to let you know right now, ladies and gentlemen, the best duo is LeBron and Anthony Davis. But the Clippers have a better team.
Everyone remembers where they were on that day on July 5th, 2019, when the Clippers acquired Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Everyone remembers that crazy 2019 offseason where Jimmy Butler joined the Heat, KD and Kyrie teamed up in Brooklyn, AD obviously joined LeBron in Los Angeles, and then Kawhi and Paul George teaming up in Los Angeles also, but with the Clippers. It is now July 2026. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are no longer members of the LA Clippers, and the guy that they traded for, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, has won a championship and is still on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Obviously, this is a scenario that only would happen to the LA Clippers when you really think about it. Like giving up that haul for Paul George, giving up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, and like 5 future first-round picks. At that time, it was a win-now move by the LA Clippers, and it was the right move at the time. And every GM and their mother would make that trade. And if you don't make that trade, you're probably getting fired because you're getting the best player in the world at that time, Kawhi Leonard, who's coming off a Finals MVP and a championship, and you're getting Paul George, who is top 3 in DPOY and MVP that season. And there are a lot of people nowadays that think that the Clippers are the dumbest organization for making that trade, which, like I said, it only happened to the LA Clippers. A 99% scenario that the Clippers win a championship in every scenario possible. It is just very unlucky that the LA Clippers decided to choke in 2020, which that is on them, obviously. And then 2021, Kawhi Leonard goes down with an ACL injury. But most teams, like almost every organization, probably wins a championship. And if you replay that scenario like 99 times out of 100, the Clippers at least get 1 championship. But we live in a current timeline in the NBA, and the Clippers are sitting here with 1 conference finals appearance, and the Thunder are obviously sitting with a championship and possibly another one maybe next year, depending on who comes out of the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference also. This is a trade in hindsight, obviously, that most people still think that we are dumb for, but it is going to be a trade that will forever haunt this franchise, and it will loom over this franchise. Obviously, we are rebuilding currently. Kawhi Leonard is still on the Clippers because the Raptors trade still hasn't gone through, but the Clippers still will be always known as the team that gave away Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for Paul George. And, like I said, it's the right move at the time. But, Keem Wagler and all these new guys on the team with Baba Miller, Darius Garland, Clippers are trying to retool and rebuild right now. But they're still going to, obviously, as a fan, we're still going to have that cloud looming over this franchise just because of the fact that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best player in the world right now. And also, all the media members that are saying this bullshit about the Clippers, I just want you guys to remember that you guys are the same people that I played at the beginning of this video. They are the same people that all thought the Clippers were going to win in at least 2019 or in 2020 or in 2021. I don't want to hear them saying anything about it because, again, it is just unfortunate bad luck at the end of the day. And the Kawhi Leonard, Paul George era in Los Angeles, obviously a complete failure. The only people that thought that the LA Clippers were not going to win this year were Laker fans, and they obviously had a right to believe in their team because they had a really good team. They had the best duo in the league outside of Kawhi and Paul George, but we had the better team with the depth with Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverly, and all those guys, Michael Green, Avisa Zubac, I mean, we were loaded in 2019, 2020, and then 2020, 21. We also had Serge Ibaka added to the team. We had Luke Kennard. We added Rondo at the deadline. I mean, the team was even better the next year. And that was probably our best chance to ever win a championship. And I think it's going to be our only chance to ever win a championship in my lifetime, because I think the Clippers are just a doomed franchise at this point. They're a very unlucky and probably the most cursed franchise in sports, not named maybe Sacramento. Lawrence Frank and the LA Clippers have done a great job retooling the franchise outside of the Kawhi Leonard 2-1-3 era with Paul George. They obviously got King Wagner with the 5th pick in the draft this year, Darius Garland, Brandon Ingram, Bennett Mathurin, Bob Miller, Yannick Nienhauser, Kobe Sanders, and more young players on the way, obviously, with future draft picks from the Indiana Pacers and the Raptors. So the Clippers have done a great job retooling with all the picks that they gave up for Paul George. Sadly, the LA Clippers are forever going to be known as the franchise that cheerways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and also the fact that they got Jalen Williams in the draft too. Most of the picks that the Thunder got from us didn't turn out to be much, but the fact that they also got Jalen Williams, who is the second best player on a championship team, it just adds more fuel to the fire right there. And as an LA Clippers fan and seeing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hold up that Finals MVP trophy, no matter what great player comes to this franchise will forever be cursed.